Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. Now I've been away for the past few days, but in that time the Season 5 New Dawn gameplay trailer has dropped. I've literally not seen this yet, so I'm just going to give it a few reactions for you guys and basically give you my thoughts about what we're looking at. So as always guys, if you do enjoy the content, like and subscribe. I'm just going to watch this through one time without any commentary, and then I'll go back through and pick out some of the bits that I think are interesting that we can talk about. So let's get into it.
Good! Good! Enemy vehicle spotted! Light these fuckers up! Let's do it! Dad, watch out! Not good! Oh, watch out!
No, Pats. For so long, we were lost in darkness and despair. But we united, rose from the ashes, and built a better world. Our new dawn is here. Are you ready?
Alright, first impressions, it seems pretty impressive, doesn't it? To be fair, I had a little bit of a smile on my face there with some of that commentary as well. Obviously, they're quite good at making these little narrative videos at the minute, aren't they? They definitely added some humour in there as well, but a lot of content there to go through. I think quite a few interesting things to pick out, judging from what we've seen. So I'm just going to go back through this and I'm just going to pause it and talk about some of the things that I kind of picked out straight away. The first thing that I was thinking of is they're pushing this whole narrative thing a bit more, aren't they? The factions and stuff that seem to be appearing after they get basically everything that's happened so far in the game. It would have been nice to have a bit more of that narrative element to the game, you know, from launch, really, considering that there was no campaign, etc. There wasn't really anything to give. Like, you need a bit more of that world building, a bit more apparent. I think you can dive into stuff and find more of the world building stuff, but it would have been nice to have a bit more of that initially, wouldn't it? Got a bit of Zane getting shot there. I think this is one of the... Oh, stop that on a very, very interesting point there. I think that these are anti-tank grenades or anti-armor grenades. Something that they're adding in Season 5 that I've heard that's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Obviously, their vehicle meta in the game very strong right now, so having some anti-armor grenades would be very interesting. I think that was something that made, I think, Battlefield... Is it Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 1? Very, very balanced. When you were playing as Assault in Battlefield 1, you had so much stuff to take out of armor. It made it very, very interesting to be able to counter armor a bit more easily. I think that's a good idea. Also, the music, very, very cool as well. Got some skins in here from Season 4, I believe. That's a new tank skin, I think. This is one of the main parts of the map, isn't it? This whole map area here. I think it's going to be one of the main areas of the map. Looking pretty interesting and cool for sure. Obviously some Battlefield interesting stuff going on there. I believe that's one of the new snipers as well.
Not good!
Not okay. RPG coming into the game there. Those are the stationary anti-air cannon turrets that are also in the game. Quite a few interesting little cameos here. There's the RPG again. Crawford in the helicopter, chasing down this guy on the old buggy there. Going inside one of the other points here. Little look at the G36C, which is in the game now as well. There it is. Classic obviously G36C, what a classic. Nice little sync with the backing track there. Those are there getting absolutely annihilated, as it should be.
For so long we were lost in darkness and despair.
So these are the faction overlooks on there. There's like a more of a clean one and then a tribal one. It's going to be interesting to see what they make of all this, I suppose.
Are you ready?
The fact that it's called Season 5 New Dawn as well, it makes you feel like there's going to be a year 2 for the game, but it hasn't been confirmed, and it's kind of a glaring overview right now, isn't it? An oversight on their part. I don't know if they just don't want to talk about it yet, but they haven't announced it at all yet, which is a bit of a concern, isn't it? Obviously got some skins here. Brutal Partisan. There we go. Those are the two faction overviews, looking fairly cool. This music's popping, isn't it, as well? Really like the music. Lots of new skins. Hourglass as well. I mean, just from this is obviously going to be a big deal. Just taking a look at this still here. I mean, you can already see that they've definitely reworked this a lot more war-torn, a lot more stuff going on. Clearly, they're going to add a lot of different bits of cover and stuff as well, which is really, really good in my opinion. And I mean, the discarded rework for me was really solid. It really spiced up the map for me. So I do think this is probably going to be the best rework yet. I do think the reworks are getting better all the time. Obviously, it would have been good, as always, to have the maps good at launch, but I do think the dedication they're putting into these reworks, they're really looking good. I mean, look at this one, this underground bit here, lots of cover, lots of up and down little bits of terrain here, hiding around the corner. You've got these zip lines up through the roof, loads of destroyed vehicles and stuff, looking very, very cool indeed. This little narrative here of chasing down the old buggy the whole time. And then, as we can see there, clearly the Desert Eagle coming into the game as well. Going to be very, very interesting to see that as well. Overall, looking like a pretty solid Season 5. The game definitely getting better all the time. New Dawn, never back down. June 7th, so that is literally about a week away. Is that next Wednesday that's coming out, which is going to be pretty damn cool. As we can see here, plenty of new stuff coming here. New map, Reclaimed, obviously going to be very interesting to see that. We've got the Spring Grenade, which is, I believe, a bouncing grenade that bounces up. Anti-tank grenades and mini grenades. Very, very interesting indeed. Those are going to be changing the game for sure. We've got the GEW, which is the G36. We've got the EXE bar, which I think is a sniper rifle with lots of customizable stuff. And the BFP50, which is obviously a Desert Eagle. Loads of new skins, etc, etc. And you can see here, we've got some weapons and new time-limited events coming as well. So overall, really, really interesting to see what is going to be happening. And I do really hope that they mention pretty soon about year 2, because, you know, there's a lot of year 1 references in terms of, you know, some of the things that you can buy, but so far no announcement of year 2 at all. You can see here the year 1 pass unlocking here. I don't think they'd be saying that if there wasn't a year 2, but still no announcement for it. So we do really need to hear about that. But so that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching indeed. Please do like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.